Again with the latest on that deadly shooting in Frederick. We now know this is the suspect, Fantahun Germa Waldesenbet. And in the last couple of hours, we learned the names of the sailors police say he shot.
One of them is already out of the hospital. The other is still in critical condition. Police say the gunman shot them at Riverfront Tech Park. Then he drove to Fort Detrick, where he was killed. Matthew Torres is live in Frederick for us tonight. And Matthew, you're learning a lot more about the victims this evening.
Larry, that's right. We are learning their names. One of them is 26-year-old Casey Nutt of Germantown. The other is 36-year-old Carlos Portugal of Frederick. We're learning both of them, including the suspect, were assigned to the Navy Medical Research Center. Portugal is still in the hospital in critical condition. Meanwhile, Nutt was released last night. And according to witnesses who helped him, Nutt told them that he was being chased. And new surveillance footage that we've obtained seems to suggest that. New surveillance video capturing the moments after 26-year-old Casey Nutt was shot Tuesday morning at Riverfront Tech Park. The Navy sailor was in his uniform bleeding as he ran towards this intersection on Progress Court. It appears he might have been looking for help from drivers nearby. In one shot, it seems he was hiding behind this truck, even as it moved forward. At that same moment, a black car could be seen making a U-turn in the middle of the intersection to go behind the truck. Nutt is then seen moving across traffic to duck behind another car as it made a turn.
All he said to us was, "I've been shot, there's an active shooter, and he's still chasing me."
Garett Wagner works at Nicolock Paving Stones across the street. Their cameras also captured Nutt running inside the building and asking for help. Wagner and his team quickly locked the doors and secured the business as they called police.
Right at that same time, when he said something about a black sedan or black SUV, one went driving right by.
Another camera angle shows that same black car driving by. Witnesses say it was parked on the side for a few moments before taking off. Police say Nutt and a second sailor, 36-year-old Carlos Portugal, were shot in a military warehouse by Navy medic Fantahun Waldesenbet using a rifle. Military officials say the suspect, who lived off base, drove to Fort Detrick and sped off despite requests to pull over. When he pulled out a weapon, officers shot and killed him.
Why would he do this?
I don't know.
His wife, unable to speak English well, says she doesn't know why the shooting happened, as the motive remains a mystery. Now, for the first time since yesterday morning, the tape is now down. This is the military warehouse that we are talking about. Crews earlier today replaced the shattered window and the doors that happened here yesterday morning. And as you can see, it is pretty much a clear scene compared to yesterday.
Well, Matthew, there are questions about mental health, whether or not mental health played a role in the shooting that we saw yesterday. What have you learned about that?
Well, Larry, that's a good question, and so far investigators have not found any red flags or previous arrests with this gentleman. I tried to get more answers from the suspect's wife. I spoke with her for the first time today. She did say he is from Ethiopia, but because of language barriers, could not give me any more information. But we will have more of that interview with the suspect's wife coming up at 6.
And our attention right now on that young man that is still in the hospital in critical condition. Matthew Torres, thank you so much. So let's talk about Fort Detrick. That's where the gunman went after shooting 2 people at the tech park. Today, Garrison Commander Colonel Dexter Nunnally said that there were gaps in the communication system yesterday. He said the fort's loudspeaker did not tell people there was an active shooter situation. The colonel also admitted that alert messages did not go out to people if they do not have a Department of Defense email. He said the military is looking into fixing all of these issues to make it safer for everyone. And if you want to read more of our reporting on yesterday's attack, you can head over to our website, WUSA9.com, or our free mobile app. We also have more of that surveillance footage plus interviews with witnesses at Riverside Tech Park.